My name's Pickles. Tommy Pickles. Private detective. Pirate eye. Diaper wearer. I'm one of the good babies helping to keep the cribs and playgrounds safe. I hope no one was out there tonight. But if they was, I hope they was coming to see me.
I have some bad news. Someone's trying to frame Madame Lil.
I didn't know why someone would want to hang Madame Lil on a wall. All I knew is that they shouldn't.
Some dirty brat stole the jack out of Phil's Jack-in-the-Box. Now it's just a box. And word on the playground is that Lil did it. She sent me to ask for help. She's busy arguing with Phil over who saw a worm first.
But if Madame Lil didn't do it, who did?
That's what I need you to find out. Please, Mr. Defective, you're her lonely hope. If Madame Lil takes the fall for this, she'll be in timeout for a long, long time. At least until she's a grown-up.
Can you tell me exactly how Jack went bye-bye?
Phil was playing with his Jack-in-the-Box this morning. He took a worm break. And when he came back and cranked open his Jack-in-the-Box, it was all box, no Jack. You gotta help him and Madame Lillian. Will you take the case?
Timeout was no place for a girl like Madame Lillian. I had to help. I'll take the case of the missing Jack-in-the-Box.
Bless you, Mr. Defective.
I don't know why she blessed me, because I didn't sneeze. But I did know one thing. This was a job for Tommy Pickles, Pirate Eye. If I was a clue, where would I be? Maybe my mommy and daddy know.
Well, I bet even Edison had to go to home heaven sometimes. Come on, kids. We're in heaven, kids. Home heaven. Now, where are those faucet accessories?
Hey! Cool! Someone to play hide and go seek with. I've been playing just hide, but that isn't very fun at all. It takes a real long time. So count to 10 and come find me, if you can.
Well, I could probably find you. The hard part is counting to 10.
I guess this is where you buy houses. Pretty good, kid. You might be defective material after all.
How'd you know I was a defective?
I can smell defectives a mile away.
How? I got a clean diaper.
I like you, kid. You're funny. If you can find me, you can find a Reptar bar, too. Bring me one and I'll tell you a little something about that case you're working on.
Reptar bars coming up.
If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Daddy calls this a do it or else store. Mommy doesn't like that.
This is like a grocery store, only for houses. Wow, this must be where the dummy bears live. I'll take all the stars down and make it daytime so the dummy bears will wake up.
Don't let that star twinkle on you, Tommy.
Nighty night, Starry.
Boy, the stars in the sky must have really big strings. Don't let that star twinkle on you, Tommy.
Woo! Yippee! Yeah, way to go! must be the place where housies are born.
Wow, I could make a really big mess in here. Something about this place makes me want to build blocks really bad. This is like a grocery store, only for houses.
This must be the place where housies are born.
I'm not so sure I should be in a fix-it store. I'm usually the one breaking stuff.
Oh no! Usually Dill only wets himself, not everybody else. We got to get him off that sprinkler. He can't get rid of all of us.
Even sounds like you.
You don't got to water people, just plants.
No, Dill. Oh, no.
You sprinkle grass, not peoples.
That's not very nice. You're my favoriteest baby. You miss me. Look out! You're my favoriteest baby. Go away!
Gotcha! Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
Hey there. If anybody knew I was telling you this, I could get in big trouble. But I'll risk it. For a Reptar bar. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
A bottle. A chocolate chip cookie. The party horn.
Click on the hat when you're done. Not bad, but the clue was not for holding milk. If you want to know more, I'm gonna need more Reptar bars. If you need anything else, you know where to find me. Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
A Mrs. Wedding Cynthia box.
Click on the... Good job! See you later.
Wow, this is the biggest construction set I ever saw. Something about this place makes me want to growl.
Gee, I could sure go for a Reptar bar.
Wow, that's the funniest looking vacuum cleaner I ever seen. Vacuum cleaner? You know what that means, right, Lillian?
Yep. Tummy tickler time! I'm steering Philip! When we catch one, I get it. And when we miss one, Philip did it.
I hope Tommy's aiming, 'cause I'm not.
We can do it! Yay! We did it, you guys! We got all the balls! Phil, Lil, you can stop shaking now.
No, we can't. Daddy calls this a do it or else store. Mommy doesn't like that.
Wow, that's the funniest looking vacuum cleaner I ever seen.
Vacuum cleaner? You know.
Oh, this place is almost as scary as the supermarket.
I think this is a boy store.
Hey there. Since we know what was it, let's find out who done it.
I'm gonna take one of you downtown, or at least make you sit in a corner somewheres.
Not too beautiful to do anything wrong.
Mrs. Angelica, you toy-napped Jack, didn't you?
What makes you think that?
The party horn, the chocolate chip cookies, and the wedding Cynthia box.
Oh yeah, that stuff. But why would I want a dumb old broken baby toy?
Because that doll-faced wedding Cynthia was a very lonely girl, wasn't she? She had the dress, the flowers, the party horns. You even made her a special wedding chocolate chip cookies. But the bride was missing one thing, wasn't she? The gloom.
It's true! It's true! When Mommy and Daddy bought me Wedding Cynthia, I thought I had everything until they read me the back of the box. Gloom sold separately. And they were all out of glooms!
So you grabbed the firstest boy toy you could find and forced him into marrying a doll he never loved. A doll he never even knew.
It's not like that. Jack loved it. He would have never had a chance with a doll like Cynthia otherwise. Do you think I'd let her marry a performer? What kind of life is that, living in a box? Cynthia deserves better. That's why I couldn't go through with it. I called the wedding off.
Thank Bob.
Cynthia's pretty upset, but she'll have to wait for Mr. Right to come along, which should be in 4 to 6 weeks, including delivery.
I hope you learned a lesson today, Mrs. Angelica. You can't hurry love.
You're right, Mr. Defective, but you can buy it for $19.95, plus shipping and handling. That's how much the Cynthia Dream Gloom costs. See you later.
So Jack's back in his box now. I told Phil not to play with him for a little while. He needs some alone time before he's ready to go out again. And now everybody knows it was Mrs. Angelica who took him, not Lil. Where is she anyways?
Still arguing with Phil. But thank you, Mr. Defective, sir. How can I ever repay you?
I don't know. I don't think you ever paid me the first time, did ya?
Boy, look at the time. Gotta go. Thanks, Mr. Defective.
Huh, that's strange. Susie couldn't tell time. Oh well, that was the end of the missing Jack-in-the-Box case. Madame Lil could show her face around the playground again, and Mrs. Cynthia ended up getting her dream guy, along with a dream house, a dream car, and a dream hair salon too. See? There are happy endings. Not for Mrs. Angelica, though. She did a lot of time out, upstairs in the big house. You know, where her mommy and daddy live. And me? Well, I did what I always do after I solve a case. I went potty and took a nappy. Being a defective's not all adventure, you know.
I didn't do it!
With my neato keen defective training skills, I knew just the right question to ask. Do what?
Don't play dumb, even though you're real good at it. You must have heard. Word's spreading like wildlife all over the playground. They say I'm the one that did it to Chucky.
Did what to Chucky?
Put sand in a sippy cup. He put it down to go play. And he was real thirsty when he got back. So he lifted his sippy cup up to his mouth and got a big mouthful of sand.
Chucky doesn't even like sand in his shoes.
Nah, he's all right. But talk about eating a real sandwich, huh? I wish I'd thought of that. But I didn't. You gotta help me, Tommy. If they pin this donkey's tail on me, I'm gonna be in timeout until I'm a grandpa.
Normally, if Mrs. Angelica's lips was moving, she was lying. But something felt different this time. Or maybe I just had to potty. I'll take the case.
I'm taking the kids to the park today, Stu. Lipschitz says it promotes their inner environmentalist. Okay, kids, go explore all the wonders of Mother Nature, as long as it's within my eyesight.
What's wrong? Lose your mommy?
Even worse, my teddy bear. Can you help me find him?
I'll have Teddy home before you can say lickety-spit.
Lickety-spit.
Okay, well, a little longer than that then.
Thanks.
Boy, Park's daddy really needs to mow it.
I like mud. It's tasty.
You ever get the feeling you're being followed?
Don't worry, Chucky. Just lead them back to their mommy at the pond.
I wouldn't want to be a duck. It's like living in a big bathtub. Bye. Listen to your mommy. Don't swim after you eat for an hour. And look both ways before crossing rivers. Bye. This grass is tall. I hope we're not in a giant's yard.
It's gonna be okay now, Teddy. We're the good babies.
Hey, look! There's a baby turtle in the fountain.
Don't worry, we'll help you get to your mommy. I know my colors, but my alphabet needs work.
This is totally cool. Fastlier, Tommy, fastlier!
That's our bestest adventure ever. Until the next one. It's a jungle out here.
You found Teddy! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
You're welcome, welcome, welcome.
Since you helped me, I'll help you. I know something about that case you've been working on, but it's gonna cost you a Reptar bar.
But I just found your teddy bear.
What, you want me to eat him? I'm hungry. Life on a playground is tough, kid. See you later. Hi. I see you've got the goodies. Well, come closer and I'll tell you a secret. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
Sand castles. A pile of wormies. Pails.
Click on the hat when you're done. Good job! Looks like you've got them all right. Now all that's left is figuring out who done it. And that's gonna take another Reptar bar. See you later. Hi! Now let's find out who done it.
Who's been naughty and who's been nice?
You're making a big mistake. I'm one of the good girlies.
It's because I'm the boy, isn't it? The pig is up, Phil. You wanted to make a better sandcastle than Lil's, didn't you? Only your pail had a hole in it, didn't it? So you took Chucky's sippy cup and used it as a pail instead.
Wow. How'd you know that? You must have psycho powers.
Nope, I'm not a psycho. I'm a defective. It's my job.
I never meant for anyone to eat sand. I never even thought about it. I like eating sand.
You're in big trouble, Mr. Phil.
You're not gonna make me take a bath, are you?
Not that big.
Phew, that was close. You had me worried for a second.
For once, it wasn't you that did something bad, Mrs. Angelica. Maybe I've been wrong about you all this time. Maybe this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah, and maybe pigs will start to fly, too. Ha!
Or not. So, the case of the sand in the sippy cup was solved. Everybody loved Mrs. Angelica again. Well, not really, but at least nobody calls her names no more. To her face. Phil gave Chucky all the cookies he got for a long time, like, a day. Chucky's scared of sippy cups now, but he's learning how to drink out of grown-up glasses. And me, I got the satisfiedness of a job well done. But some ice cream would have been good, too. Oh well, it looks like it's back to the binky, at least until I get my next case.
Mr. Defective! You gotta stop him! He's crazy, I tell you, crazy! He's over the ledge!
Hey, she didn't give me nearly enough thinking time. This ponytail princess moved fast. Who is it, Mrs. Angelica? The boogeyman?
No.
The monster under my crib you're always telling me about?
No.
Then it must be the denturist.
Even worse! It's your loudmouth little brother!
Mrs. Angelica calling Dill loud was like the pot calling the pebble jack. But I let it slip. She was pretty upset.
He's driving me off a wall! He won't stop crying! You gotta find his binky, Mr. Defective, before I lose my mind!
Who would take Dill's binky? That's like taking a binky from a baby.
The person who saw the binky last was Mrs. Aunt Dee.
I know her. She goes by lots of names. I call her Mommy. But she's one of the good guys. She wouldn't do this.
She said she put Shorty in his crib for a nap when the little hand was on the one. When the little hand hit two, she came back in, and the binky was gone.
But how? Nobody else was there.
What are you asking me for? You're the defective. Now find that binky before my ears fall off.
Don't cry, Dilly. Defective Tommy is on the job.
It's too pretty outside for the kids to be cooped up, Stu. I think I'll take them to the park. Ah, what a beautiful day. Now, baby, I can finish my book.
Look! Lunch is served.
Wormies are my favoriteest food.
He's a buggy green giant. You can never have enough wormies. This would be easier if they stopped moving. Wormies are my favoriteest food. Don't eat the green one. It's not right. I'll put it in my pocket and save it for later. I got no more pocket in my pockets. Me too. I'm all filled up. Yeah, I guess there's only one thing to do now. Eat! If it's called a park, how come nobody parks in it?
Hey, look! There's a baby turtle in the fountain.
Let's help that turtle to get to its mommy's birthday party.
This is totally cool. Fastlier, Tommy, fastlier!
I'm gonna need a really long nappy after this. Oops! I like a happy ending. Boy, Park's daddy really needs to mow it. After a rough day of defecting, there's nothing like relaxing in a nice comfy sandbox.
I hope there's no tigers in here.
We're red. We did it! We found the teddy bear! I'm allergic to everything green.
You found... See you later. Hi.
Nothing naughty happens in this neighborhood without me knowing. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
A pile of wet, slimy toys. A wet splotchy. Dust bunnies.
Click on the hat when you're done. That's it! One more Reptar bar and we'll find out who done it. See you later. Hi! Since we know what was it, let's find out who done it.
Tell me which one of you did it, or I'll feed you both vegetables. Jill took the binky himself. But how? The only thing he's good at is spitting up and throwing. Yeah, he's good at throwing up, too. Not throwing up, throwing stuff. Sometimes Dilly gets decided.
Okie.
Like right now, and he throws stuff. and almost all the stuff he froze lands next to the dresser. I figured that out after seeing the pile of toys over there. And what do all those toys got in common?
They wish they belonged to somebody else?
No, Dilly slimed them all. And look up there, a slime print.
Does it match Dill's slime prints?
Exactly. Dilly threw something, it hit the wall there, and then it fell down behind the dresser, pushing the final clues out. All these dust bunnies.
Binty, Binty.
Wait, let me clean it off.
It's okay. The fuzzy stuff's the best part.
You leaded us on a wild moose chase, Dilly. What do you got to say for yourself? Sometimes, even the perpetrator doesn't know why he did it. Oh well, it's a big, crazy world, and I haven't even been across the street yet. But the case of the missing Binky was solved. Phil went back to his normal life of eating worms and chewing on mud. Dill, well, he stayed exactly the same. But at least now I knew where to find his missing stuff. I pulled up 3 Binkies, 2 rattles, and a really stinky bottle of milk from behind that dresser. Seems our Dilly had been a very busy baby. And me, I was thinking about finding me a nice, quiet crib filled of stuffed animals and settling down. Unless another big case came walking in. Ah, Mrs. Susie, one of my favorite clients. She's in here a lot. She always seems to got something wrong going on. Bad for her, but good for business.
You gotta help me, Mr. Defective, sir. Someone stole something very valuable from me.
What, a penny?
No, even worse. A glass of chocolate milk!
That is valuable. If there's one thing you don't mess with, it's a kid's chocolate milk. What's your story?
I was at a potluck party with my parents. I mean, Mr. and Mrs. Big was having. I'd just gotten a glass full of chocolate milk when they started serving dessert. I put my milk down on the table so I could use both hands to get a really big piece of cake. When I came back, the glass was empty.
There's no use crying over stolen milk, Mrs. Susie.
But it's gone. Gone. On a one-way trip to the bottom of some stranger's tummy. And nothing you could do could ever bring it back.
Actually, you could just go to the supermarket and get some more.
Oh, yeah. You always know just the right thing to say, Mr. Defective Tommy.
I'm gonna do more than that. I'm gonna make sure this doesn't happen again. I'm gonna take the case.
I could fix this if I weren't out of duct tape. I guess I'd better go to home heaven. I'll take the kids with me to keep me distracted so I won't walk out with a handful of faucet accessories again. Home heaven! Hey, look, faucet accessories.
Hey, Daddy calls this a do it or else store. Mommy doesn't like that.
Something about this place makes me want to build blocks really bad. Oh no! Usually Dill only wets himself, not everybody else. We got to get him off that sprinkler.
I'm not thirsty.
Got him! Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
Does anybody got an umbrella?
Don't!
I'm not thirsty.
Got him! Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
Cool!
This must be where my daddy gets stuff to fix his inventions.
This is like a grocery store, only for houses. This must be the place where houses are born. Wow, I could make a really big mess in here. This is like a grocery store, only
Pretty good, kid. See you later. Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
Mrs. Cynthia, a real doll. A dummy bear glass. Red hot candies.
Good defectin'. You got 'em all. Next time we'll figure out who done it. If you need anything else, you know where to find me. Hey there. Now, let's find out who done it.
Which one of you two's doed it?
I thought we was family.
Mrs. Angelica, of course! Eating candy, drinking chocolate milk, and being mean are the 6 things you do bestest in the whole wide world. Or was that 2 things?
How come you can't even count, but you can figure out how to catch me?
Elementary school, my dear Mrs. Angelica. 'Cause your one magic flaw was giving Mrs. Cynthia some of that milk. It gave her a mustache bigger than Grandpa's.
I was being nice to her. I guess it's true. Polite girls finish last.
Save it for the judge and jerky.
But it's not my fault. I didn't do it to be mean. Susie's brother Buster gave me those candies, and they were trick candies. They were fire flavored. I ate so many there was smoke coming out of my mouth. And I accidentally spilled my juice. And Susie's milk was the only thing close by. I drank it so fast I didn't even taste it. But it stopped my mouth from exploding, which was good.
Come to think of it, those candy wrappers did have a picture of fire on them. Mrs. Angelica, you're free to grow.
It's about time. You'll be hearing from Lloyd Loiter.
So, it wasn't really Mrs. Angelica's fault. It was all 'cause of that Buster.
My own brother. Thanks, Mr. Defective. I'll see you around the playground.
And just like that, it was bye-bye time. Hopefully, she was going home to drown her tears in chocolate milk. So the case of the missing milk was over. Mrs. Susie made Mr. Buster give her all the chocolate milk he got forever. I thought it should have been longer than that. Mrs. Angelica's mouth was working fine again. Oh, well, you can't win them all, huh? And me? I figured it was finally time for me to take a vacation. The backyard was real nice this time of year. But the one thing I didn't count on was getting more cases. But that's just 'cause I can't count. A client! So much for spending all day on the business end of a binky. Oh well, a defective's gotta do what a defective's gotta do. Another day, another diaper. Tommy's the name, defectin's the game. But I like hide and go peek too.
I need your help, Mr. Defective. Somebody stole my car and took it for a joyride.
Keep talking, you're good at it.
I was driving through the park when I saw a butterfly. So I got out of my car and started chasing it. When I came back, my car was gone.
Us defectives have a name for what happened to you. Grand Thief Auto.
But it wasn't really stolen, 'cause I found it 2 playgrounds away stuck in a big bush. I tell ya, it's enough to make a poor, sweet, innocent girl like me want to stop chasing butterflies.
Don't worry, Mrs. Susie. I'm gonna make it safe to chase butterflies in this town again. I'm gonna take the case.
Ah, well, I bet even Edison had to go to home heaven sometimes. Come on, kids. This place really is heaven. Now, where do they keep those hydraulic shopping carts?
Hey! Cool! Someone...
Play nice, Dilly.
Yeah, no!
Go to sleep, Dilly. Sleep. You don't want to do that, Dill. Okay, maybe you do. I'm gonna get your Dill. Gotcha! Your sprinkling days are over, Dill. Gotcha! Your sprinkling days are over, Dill. Something about this place makes me want to growl.
Pretty good, kid. If you need any...
Oh, this is the store where my daddy buys stuff to put in the garage.
Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
Car tracks and doggy tracks. A doggy leash. A handkerchief.
Click on the hat when you're done. Good job! Looks like you've got them all right. Now all that's left is figuring out who done it. And that's gonna take another Reptar bar. See you later.
Something about this place makes me want to build blocks really bad.
Hey there.
Eeny, meeny, to and fro. Who's the one I should let go?
Me? I'm made out of snakes and snails and all that other good stuff.
I don't do bad stuff. Bad stuff's scary. Why is everybody always picking on me?
Chucky, you hijacked Susie's car, didn't you?
But nice weather we got today.
You're scared of dogs, right, Chucky?
I'm scared of everything.
And here's what I think. I think you was playing in the park and got too close to the flowers. You sneezed, and then you had to blow your nose. That's why I found a dirty hanky by the flowers.
You're being a little too nosy about my nose, Tommy.
But when you blowed your nose, you woke up a big old meanie dog that was tied to a nearby tree, didn't you?
Yeah. No!
The meanie dog broke his leash and started chasing you, and you hijacked Susie's car to get away from it, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes, I did it. And I'd do it again, too. I didn't want to be Puppy Chow, but I didn't mean to hit the bush. I was going so fast, and it was hard to steer, and it just kind of jumped right out in front of me. And I was going to drive the car back to where I found it, but I was scared the jug-eating doggy was still there. So am I under distress, Tommy?
Nah, I'm not gonna distress you, Juggy. You had to hijack the car to save yourself. The only bars you're gonna be behind are the monkey bars.
Thanks, Tommy.
So there wasn't any persecuting because there wasn't any poopatrating.
I understand. I'm just glad Mr. Chucky's all right. Friends is more important than cars any day of the week. See you around, Mr. Defective.
So the case of the Grand Thief Auto was over. That Mrs. Susie sure was something for giving Mr. Chucky like that. Mr. and Mrs. Big, Susie's mommy and daddy bought her an even better car on account of how nice she was. Word has it, the big old meanie dog skipped town. And me? I bought a one-way ticket to Nappyland.
You dumb baby!
Out of all the defective agencies in all of the whole wild world, why did she have to come into mine? The name's Pickles. My friends call me Tommy, but you can call me Mr. Defective, sir.
If you weren't the only defective in town, I'd go to another one. But you are, so please, can you help, Mr. Defective, sir?
Drop the nice curl axe, sister. Cousin. Every kid between here and the playground knows you're a big old meanie.
Maybe so. But even I'm not mean enough to steal Phil and Lil's buried treasure.
Phil and Lil got buried treasure? I didn't know they was pirates.
They're not. Their treasure was an old bologna sandwich they thought was neat because it turned green. They buried it a few days ago, and when they came back to get it today, it was gone. But I didn't do it really. Anybody who thinks I take a yucky old bologna sandwich is full of bologna themselves. You gotta help me get my good name back.
I didn't know nothing about Mrs. Angelica having another name, much less you would have stole it. That sounded like a whole different case. But I knew that usually Mrs. Angelica and treasure went together like a dikey and a bottom. Thing is, I also knew if there was one chance an innocent kid might have to do time out for a crime they didn't perpetrate, I had to help. I'll take the case.
I could fix this if I weren't out of duct tape. I guess I better go to home heaven. I'll take the kids with me to keep me distracted so I won't walk out with a handful of faucet accessories again. We're in heaven, kids. Home heaven.
Hey, cool. I'm not so sure I should be in a fix-it store. I'm usually the one breaking stuff.
This must be where the grown-ups go to make art. Squirting peoples isn't nice.
I'll never step on another sprinkler again.
All this water's making me have to go potty.
Shoot, Billy, shoot! I'm even warmer now!
Your sprinkling days are over, Dill. Got him! Your sprinkling days are over, Dill. This must be where my daddy gets stuff to fix his inventions.
Pretty good. See you later.
Wow, this is the biggest construction set I ever saw.
Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
A kitty cat. A sandwich. A doggy cookie.
Click on the hat when you're done. Good defecting. You got them all. Next time we'll figure out who done it. If you need anything else, you know where to find me. Hey there.
Who's been naughty and who's been nice?
You can't accuse your own cousin. Mud is thicker than water. I'm a princess. They never do bad stuff.
Caught your red, pod. It was you, wasn't it, Spiky? Confess. Okay, so I guess you're not gonna confess, but I know you did it. You dropped your bone in the sandbox so you could carry the sandwich. You met up with the kitty and barked at it, accidentally dropping the sandwich out of your mouth and onto the ground where it got grass all over it. The grass made it taste yucky, so you left it there, but it still had your long full tooth marks on it. Even Mrs. Angelica's mouth isn't that big, right? I guess you're saving it for the judge, huh?
Thanks, Tommy. I'm not getting blamed for mean stuff I didn't do anymore. Just for the stuff I did do. See you around, kid.
Wait, Mrs. Angelica. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yeah. Phil and Lil wanted to say thanks by giving you the treasure. They say there's not enough bugs in it yet for them to keep it.
Oh, no. I couldn't. It's their treasure.
They said not to worry. They got lots of other fuzzy green treasures under that couch. Now I'm walking out that door, and you can't stop me.
Why would I want to stop her? Of all the stuff Mrs. Angelica does, leaving is the bestest. So that was the end of the case of the missing buried treasure. Nothing bad happened to Spike, because, he's a dog. Mrs. Angelica stayed out of timeout. Phil and Lil were more satisfied clients, and me? I learned it's true what they say. One baby's treasure is another baby's disgusting fuzzy green sandwich. But if I didn't get another case soon, I was gonna have to bury it in my tummy. Mrs. Susie walked in. She was good at walking. She'd been doing it a long time. I only learned how a little while ago. Usually, seeing Mrs. Susie was a good thing. We did fun stuff together, you know, tag, leapfrog, patty cake, the usual stuff a defective does in his off time. But I could tell we wouldn't be playing patty cake today. She looked like she had a spot on her mind.
Hello, Mr. Defective. I've got a lot on my mind.
Well, I was close.
Somebody stole my plastic duck with the multi-balls inside.
You don't mean...
Yup, the Maltese ducky.
That's a priceless hairy loom, isn't it?
Nah, I got a whole box full of them at the candy store and it only cost 99 cents.
Oh.
But I really liked it.
Oh.
And I want you to get it back.
Okay. Tell me everything you know, but skip the ABCs and the other board stuff like that.
I was at the town park picnicking with my mommy and daddy. I set the Maltese ducky down to go pick some flowers. And when I came back, the duck had gone south. I want you to catch whoever did this and persecute them to the full extent of the law.
Trying to turn Mrs. Susie down was like trying to eat without making a mess. A baby just couldn't do it. I'll take the case.
Ah, well, I bet even Edison had a... This place really is heaven.
Hey! Cool!
I guess this is where you buy houses. But how do you fit them through the door?
Oh no! Usually Dill only wets himself, not a...
It's all fun and games until somebody gets wet.
I'm even warmer now!
Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
Something about this place makes me want to growl. Stop! It even sounds like you. I already had my bath for today.
Squirting peoples isn't nice.
Gotcha!
Your sprinkling days are over, Dill. This is like a whole store full of stuff I'm not allowed to play with.
Pretty good, kid. If you need any... Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
Multi-balls. Ducky feathers. A handkerchief.
Click on... Good job! Looks like you've got them all right. Now all that's left is figuring out who done it. And that's gonna take another Reptar bar. See you later. Hey there.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's gonna stay and who's gonna go?
Not too beautiful to do anything wrong.
Oh, you wouldn't pick your bestest friend, would you, Tommy?
Chuckaroo, you took the Maltese ducky?
No! I mean, yes. I mean, maybe. Just lock me up in the playpen and throw away the key. You can have all my toys, Tommy.
But Chucky, why did you do it?
I didn't mean to. I just felt bad for the Maltese ducky. The other duckies ran up to it, but then they left it all alone. So I took it down to the lake so it could play with its friends. And I thought it wasn't moving because it was so scared. And then some stuff fell out of it, but I didn't know they was multi-balls. I thought it was going potty.
That explains the ducky feathers and the dropped multi-balls. But what about the handkerchief? What did you use that for?
To blow my nose. I'm allergic to the park.
Oh, okay. Now for the $60 bazillion question. Where is it, Chucky? What did you do with the duck?
I set it free. It's floating on the lake with all of its other ducky friends. Will you come visit me in the playpen?
Nope, 'cause you're not going there. It wasn't your fault, Chucky. You were just trying to help. Mrs. Susie will understand.
Thanks, Tommy.
Thanks, Mr. Defective, sir, but I gotta run.
That was just like a damsel. Hire 'em and leave 'em.
You got me all wrong, Mr. Defective.
Did I say that out loud? Oops.
I've got to go change into my swimsuit and check all the ducks on the lake before bedtime. And there's a lot of ducks on the lake. But don't worry, We'll always have patty cake.
And just like that, she was gone. But the case of the Maltese ducky was solved. Chucky stayed out of the playpen. Mrs. Susie got her multi-balls back, although they was kind of soggy. And me, well, I took a nappy. This defective stuff is tiring. Besides, I knew it wouldn't be long before somebody else came through that door and woke me up. Her name was Mrs. Angelica, but she was no angel. She wasn't much of an Elica either, really. She was the kind of girl your mommy and daddy warned you about. You know the type. Steal your cookies, break your toys, try and pull all your teeth out and give them to the tooth fairy. The usual stuff. I prepared for the worstest, but as she got closer, I saw she looked different. She didn't look mad. She looked sad. Something had happened. Something horrible.
Something horrible has happened!
Ha! I knew it! Oh, what's wrong?
She's gone! Gone!
Who?
Cynthia!
Oh, your dolly? You can just buy a new one at the store. Or not. When was the last time you seed her?
At Mrs. Aunt Dee Dee's house. Everything was fine. She was driving her dream car to her dream house and wearing her dream swimsuit. But then, the dream turned into a night scare. I had to pull over for a potty break. When I came back, the car was empty.
Was there a rancid note?
No.
Did Mrs. Cynthia got any M&Es?
No, except the washing machine, but I already checked there.
We don't got any leaves. This isn't going to be easy.
Please, Mr. Defective, sir. She's my bestest friend in the whole wide world. You just gotta find her. You just gotta.
Are you crying, Mrs. Angelica?
Of course not. It's just raining in my eye, that's all. Don't you know nothing?
I knew one thing. Damsels with rainy eyes got to me every time. I actually wish she was yelling at me instead. I had to find that doll. I'll take the case.
I could fix this if I weren't out of... We're in heaven.
Hey, cool. So
This is like a grocery store, only for houses.
This must be where the grown-ups go to make arts and crafts.
Did I ever tell you you're my favoriteest baby?
I almost got him. Got him! Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
Stop! I'm getting closer. I'm getting warmer. I'm even warmer now.
Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
pretty good, kid. See you later. Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
Dill's binky. A drool pool. A alphabet block.
Click on the hat when you're done. Good defecting. You got them all. Next time we'll figure out who done it. If you need anything else, you know where to find me. Hey there.
Which one of you two's did it? The baby did it. My own brother.
Tappy!
I knew there was something dirty about you, but I thought it was just your diaper.
Poop!
Yep, but that's not all you had in your diaper, was it?
Yucky, yucky!
You said it, kid. Yucky. Mrs. Cynthia needs a bath. I bet you're wondering how I knew it was you, huh? Or maybe not. But I'm gonna tell you anyways. I knew the mouth juice on the floor was either from you or Spiky. Same with the chewed up block. But the binky, that's what sealed your crate. You dropped that to pick up Mrs. Cynthia, didn't you? Didn't you? Come on, Dilly, confess. I know you did it. This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Where did you find her?
Let's just say I really got to the bottom of this case.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Defective, sir. I could just give you a great big kiss, too. But I won't. Who knows where a gross baby like you has been? I know how to repay you. I won't call you a dumb baby for a whole day. Nah, half a day. Nah, I just won't call you one right now. Okay, we're even. Bye.
That was mean, selfish, and ungrateful. It was good to have the real Mrs. Angelica back, and Mrs. Cynthia too. But I hope she took a trip to the washing machine real soon. Dill didn't have to take a trip to time out. I went easy on him. He's just a kid. If I had $1 for every time I shoved some down my diaper when I was a baby, I'd be a bazillionaire. I still shove stuff down my diaper now, and I'm almost 2. And me? Well, I wasn't a bazillionaire, so I had to sit and wait for my next case to come along. Mrs. Susie, my favorite client. She was a real sophisticated lady, knew all her colors and could count too. She was all right. Too bad lately the only time I saw her was when something was wrong. We gotta stop meeting like this.
But this is the only office you have, isn't it?
She had a point. Yeah, never mind. What seemed to be the problem?
Somebody stole a piece of art from me.
Oh, which piece of it did they steal?
The whole thing.
That's a pretty big piece.
The biggest. How long have you been a defective?
My whole life.
Oh.
So, about a year.
Oh.
But I'm the bestest defective around.
You're the only defective around.
That too. So tell me what happened. Just the facts, man.
I was in the park. I just finished gluing together my latest masterpiece, a statue of myself made out of macaroni. Then, my little brother Edwin got stuck on the slide, and I had to go rescue him. When I came back, I was gone. I mean, the statue of me was gone.
Oh. I'll take the cake.
You mean the case?
What did I say?
Are you sure you have a defective license?
You need a license?
Well, I bet even Edison had to go to home heaven sometimes. Come on. Home.
Hey, cool.
This isn't a swimsuit, you know. I'm not thirsty.
Hey, I'm supposed to make
Got him! Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
I take baths, not showers.
You wouldn't sprinkle an unarmed girlie, would you? I guess you would.
Does anybody got an umbrella? I take baths, not showers. It's not bath time yet.
Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
This is pretty good, kid. If you need
I don't get it. How do you fit a whole bit of grocery?
Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
A doggy leash. Spiky's food dish. A drool pool.
Click on the hat when you're done. Good job. Looks like you've got them all right. Now all that's left is figuring out who done it. And that's gonna take another Reptar bar. See you later.
I didn't know Housie's had their...
Hey there.
One of you two is a rotted egg. But which one?
I'm innocent, Mr. Defective, sir.
It wasn't an art thief that stole that statue. It was a bark thief. You had everything, Spike. A food bowl, your own house, a food bowl. Why'd you do it? Just like I thought it. You was hungry. You eated that statue, didn't you? Now that's what I call a real art lover. You even drooled over it. I know, 'cause I found your drool pool at the scene of the crime, and I finded your doggy dish still full of food. 'Cause you already ate. But it's not your fault, Spiky. It's not you that snapped. It was your leash. I know, 'cause I finded that too.
I'm sorry I doubted you, Mr. Defective.
That's okay, Mrs. Susie. I'm just sorry we couldn't get your statue back.
Don't worry. I'm already working on my next masterpiece. A statue of you. Here's looking at you, kid.
Yep, that Mrs. Susie sure was a good girl. But she was a thief, too. She stole my heart. Oh, well, it would have never worked out. We was from two different worlds. Her in preschool, me in diapers. But a baby could dream, couldn't he? So the macaroni art heist case was over. Mrs. Susie kept making macaroni masterpieces. We kept Spike on a tighter leash. And me? Well, I became something of an art collector myself. Angelica Pickles, nicknamed the Boss. A real bad girl. Usually, if she was heading towards you, you were the one that needed help. But not this time. This time, the tables was burned. It was her that needed help. Funny thing about Mrs. Angelica, when she walked into a room, everyone's eyes went to her. Usually, 'cause she was yelling really loud.
All right, pound tuck 'em.
Calm down, Mrs. Angelica.
I am calm.
Boy, if this was calm, I didn't want to see her when she was angry. Let's start at the starting. Tell me what happened.
All my red crayons. Red, sky red, pink, sky pink, red pink, pink pink, pink sky red.
I got it. Lots of red.
Without red, how am I supposed to draw apples and roses and, grass? We was all coloring and making macaroni art and other grown-up stuff. Everything was okay until I got to a picture of an apple. I reached for a red crayon, but there weren't any in the box. Only red crayon spaces where they used to be. So I had to make that apple purple.
So Mrs. Angelica was mad, but she wasn't seeing red. That was the problem. Purple apples? That's just not right. I'll take the case, Mrs. Angelica. You'll be seeing red again in no time.
I could fix this if I We're in heaven.
Hey! Cool!
I already had my bath for today. Uh-oh, it's the sprinkler kid. I'm gonna get your tail. Gotcha!
Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
I don't get it. How do you fit all...
You don't want to do that, Dill. Okay, so maybe you do.
You're my best friend. Did I ever tell you you're my favoriteest baby? I'm even warmer now.
Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
Pretty good, kid. See you later. Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
A handkerchief. A picture of a wormy. A red crayon.
Click on the hat when you're done. Nice try, but the clue was not for noses. If you want to know more, I'm gonna need more Reptar bars. If you need anything else...
This is like a grocery store.
Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
Red hot candies.
Click on the hat when you're done. Not bad, but the clue is not candy. See you later.
Something about this place makes me want to build blocks really bad. Oh no! Usually Dill only wets himself, not everybody else. We got to get him off that sprinkler.
Gotcha!
Your sprinkling days are over, Dill. Oh no! Usually Dill only wets himself, not everybody else. We got to get him off that sprinkler. Got him! Your sprinkling days are over, Dill.
Hey there. Pick the clues that you think were at the scene of the crime.
A bottle.
Click on the hat when... Good defecting. You got 'em all. Next time we'll figure out who done it. If you need anything else, you know where to find me. Hey there.
Who's been nutty and who's been nice?
Why is everybody always picking on me?
I
think you just don't...
Lil, you took the red crayons.
But I don't got no crayons.
Yes, you do. And your tummy.
Excuse me.
How did you know it was me?
Easy. I just put 2 and 2 together and got 5. The red worm you drew afore eating the evidence.
Oopsie.
The red crayon I found with a bite taken out of it.
That one wasn't ripe yet.
And finally, your bottle with red lip marks all over it.
Milk goes good with red crayons.
I caught you red-mouthed.
I'm sorry, Mr. Defective. I just couldn't take any more green squash or stained beets. I had to eat something yummy. And red crayons are the yummiest.
Well, I hope you liked them, because they butted you a one-way ticket to timeout.
No, I'm too young for timeout. I got my whole life ahead of me. I still have to get married and have babies and get potty trained.
Ah, put a bib on it. You'll be out before lunchtime.
Oh, okay. You really should try a red crayon sometime, Mr. Defective. They're the bestest flavor. The other ones all taste like chicken.
So Madam Lil did time in the penitentiary, and she promises the next time her mommy buys her crayons, she'll give all the red ones to you.
Thanks, Mr. Defective. Not bad. For a dumb baby, that is.
Thanks, I think. So that was the case of the missing crayons. Madam Lil gave Mrs. Angelica some new crayons, and everything was back to normal. No more blue fire trucks or green roses or purple apples. And me, well, I was feeling kind of blue. If I didn't get another case soon, the defective agency was going to be in the red. I needed more people to walk through that door. There's a bazillion stories in the Nakey City. But, I don't got anymore. But don't think this is the end. The last guffaw. Bye-bye time. We'll meet again. I may have caught these criminal mustard minds for now, but I know one thing for sure. Babies will keep being babies. They can't help it. And some babies is just plain bad. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna eat somebody else's crayons or put something in their diaper that they shouldn't. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna need a timeout. And when they do, I'll be there. I'm Tommy Pickles, Private Defective, Pirate Eye.